Hey there guys, Kenobi here bringing you the Pokemon Narrated Wi-Fi battle. Before we get into the action, just wanted to share this little image with you. There is a Pokemon Mega Tournament happening mid-June, the 11th and 12th. It's in California. There's a lot more information on a MoshPit video about it. But you can meet DMAC, Hayden, Shofu, people like that in person. So if you have the opportunity or means to go to California and you're interested in maybe making some money or just having some fun and chilling at this tournament, it might be up your alley, so I'm going to leave a link in the description to the MoshPit video, which explains it in further detail. And with that being said, let's get into the game. So this is going to be an NU tier battle versus a YouTuber by the name of Cheese075, I do believe. Regardless, he's a MoshPit director as well, so he is a good battler and he makes quality content, so I would definitely recommend checking him out after the game. Link in the description. He challenged me to an NU battle set, of course. Check out my Facebook page if you haven't already. It's pretty cool. Talk to me, leave an image, leave a question, leave a hi, and anyways. So I'm gonna leave my fucking banana. This is actually a scarfed variant, not my normal, defensive wall rocks lead. So I'm just gonna go for the 4-time super effective U-turn, knowing I can knock him down to his sash. Now at this stage, he could either set up entry hazards or well, that's pretty much it. There's not much else Cacturn's gonna do in the lead position. It's one of the few NU pokes that gets spikes. Glalie, and I think Rosalia, stuff like that. So going to Entei, just go for the substitute, thinking he might go for the Sucker Punch, or he might switch out if he has a spinner and wants to save the priority for later. But he's going to make a great play in Encore, so I have to switch out, go to my fucking bananas, and go for the U-turn just to get that switch initiative. I'm either going to be able to kill him off, or just hit whatever and go into whatever I need to counter it. So we went into Haunter, which is a good play to 4 times resist the U-turn. Go into my Entei. I know that I can outspeed him if he's not scarfed, and even if he is scarfed, I know I can live at least 1 hit because of Entei's natural bulk and my HP investment. So just going to go for the Fire Blast, knowing that it will be able to OHKO after the damage from U-turn. So that was valuable information for me, and that is going to happen. So he was surprised that I outsped, maybe because he saw leftovers, thinking I wasn't timid, but I am. So now I'm going to go to my C runnings. This is actually a physically defensive Slowking, even though Slowbro does it better, but of course Slowbro's UU and not NU. Slowking is a little bit better of a special wall, but regardless, I do resist both of Medichamp's fighting and psychic, stabs, so that's the reason I went in. Went for the Toxics. I haven't seen anything yet that wants to take it, but he shows me now that he has a Steel type in Wormadam, although Steel types are not very popular in NU, considering that the only ones are like that and like Metang and I don't know, 1 or 2 others, Mawile. So I go to my Koopa Troop knowing that this thing has a very limited move pool and it can't really do too much. And it's going to give me a chance to go for the Rapid Spin. Now, I did predict him to go to Cacturn, predicting my Stealth Rocks, so that way he could save it, which is why I went for Rapid Spin. And that's pretty awesome. I actually killed something with Rapid Spin in my last video too, so that's kind of funny. But regardless, he's going to bring in this Armaldo, and based on his team so far, I kind of expected it to be a curse set. So I go to my fucking bananas to hopefully weaken it to the extent that Sharpedo can revenge kill, but he just goes for an Aqua Tail, and that is choice banded. I definitely know it's banded because Gligger has that bulk, so it can definitely live a non-life orb, non-banded Aqua Tail, especially unstabbed. So go into my Sharpedo just to go for the Surf, thinking he's not going to want to stay in, but even if he does, I think I can 2-hit KO, and I don't think an Aqua Tail will OHKO me, even though I'm a Glass Cannon. So go back to my Koopa Troop, once again, knowing the limited move pool of this guy, and he just goes for the Toxic. Not sure why he didn't predict that, but whatever. So at this stage, I actually changed my Koopa Troop from some of the previous versions of this team, and it actually carries Super Fang, I believe, at this point. So after I go for the Rocks and he brings in this Armaldo, I'm just going to stay in and go for the Super Fang because I really want to get some damage on this thing, because I currently don't have anything on my team that can 1-hit KO it, so I definitely need to get that damage. And plus, since he is weak to the Rocks, depending on his HP, he's going to die from 2 times coming in on the hazards, but most likely 3 because Cheese is a good player, so he probably made his HP an odd number, so that way he can come in 4 times on the Stealth Rocks and have 1 HP left. So I'm going to go into Slowking and double switch to Entei, predicting him to switch out, because why would you stay in an Aqua Tail a Slowking? But he predicts my Entei switch and goes for the Aqua Tail, so that was an amazing play. I really have to acknowledge that. That play just put me on the back foot, essentially, because I was doing pretty well, but that really put me on the back foot. So now I'm just going to have to go for the Surf. Entei is kind of the main guy on this team, so now I'm going to have to shift my priority to doing the damage with Rocket Man instead, trying to create situations for him to inflict damage to the opponent's team. So go for a Surf, and he actually doesn't have anything to take it, I guess, so he's going to fodder out his Arbuck. I mean, he could have gone back to his Wormadam, but I guess he didn't want to get like 2 or 3 hit KO'd. Probably 3 hit KO'd, so I don't know, maybe he feels he needs that Wormadam to stall something else on my team or whatever. So he's going to miss a high jump kick, which kind of sucks, although you can see from the damage it did by hitting himself that it wouldn't have done much to me at all, and I could have just slacked off the damage, and that's what I would have done if he had hit me. But regardless, I'm going to make a double switch to Sharpedo, predicting his Wormadam switch, which was a good play on my part because I'm hoping that I can 3-hit KO this guy. I actually thought he was going to attack me here, and then I was only going to be able to hit it twice, and then I'd have to revenge kill it. But it turns out he wants to go for the mid-game Stealth Rock, which I kind of thought was a weird play, but I guess since my Sharpedo has no recovery, he's trying to limit its options on switching in. And he also doesn't know my other poke, so he doesn't know that it's not going to really be too affected by Stealth Rocks. So now he goes for the Gyro Ball, and he was actually surprised at that damage. But I'm kind of not, considering how Glass Cannon-ish Sharpedo is. The fact that he just lived a move, period, is kind of a rare occasion to see. So regardless, he's going to die to Rough Skin, or whatever the case was. I don't really remember. I think I actually died to Life Orb, sorry. Either way, it's a double down, and I'm going to predict his Armaldo to come in, so I'm going to go to my Lights Out. It's currently 2-2. I have Lights Out and Slowking. If I had gone into Slowking right there, it kind of would have been game over in my mind, because he would have taken me out with an X-Scissor, or he would have 2-A KO'd this if I tried to switch out, and then he could have killed me with the Medicham. So I'm really having to hope that I get the Parahacks, and I do. I probably shouldn't have gone for the Wish to begin with. I should have gone straight for the Body Slam. But I'm going to get lucky and get that full para. To be honest, the full para didn't really matter, but what really did matter was the fact that I got the regular para hacks, because it would have made him slower than my Slowking, which would have let my Slowking kill off that and then wall his Medicham. But regardless, since he did get the full para, I just took him out with a Body Slam, and he's going to make a bad play here and go for the high jump kick, because I have Protect. And I told him I had Protect because we were in a Skype call. But regardless, that's going to be a good game, Cheese. That was a 2-1, but it was, it really could have gone either way depending on if I had got that 30% para hacks with the Body Slam. He made a really great prediction on me switching out to that Entei, which I have to acknowledge. And, hacks are hacks. Don't want to play too much Theorymon, but it kind of sucked for you. And, I guess at the same time, if any of your Aqua Tails had missed or whatever, then that would have swung the momentum in my way. But regardless, enough of that. It was a good game. Check out my Facebook. Check out Cheese. Check out the MoshPit video. Hope you guys have a good day. More videos to come. I've been a little behind on that. I'm working on it, and peace out.